morning, everyone. Hello. Welcome back to Yarn on the Beach. This is episode 110, and we're here in Southwest Florida. The sun is just coming up over the trees and the buildings in the east, and this is the Gulf of Mexico behind me. Good morning, everyone. So nice to see so many of you were already here waiting for me and having the chance to chat with each other. I love this scheduling option. This is cool. So my plan will be to schedule the whole week's worth of episodes at the beginning of every week. Good morning, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me today. How's everybody? If you're crafting with something this morning, please let me know what you're working on. I decided to wear one of my necklace scarves, one of my beaded necklace scarves this morning, and I believe I was able to post a link to the kit in the video description when I got here this morning. If it's there, let me know. If it's not, I will put it in later, because I'm sure some people will want to know where to get it. It's crocheted in Be So Fine yarn in a tidbit size, so it's the smaller ball of yarn, and then it has these adorable little yarn ball beads on it. Oh, am I in the shadow again? No, just this. You can see those beautiful yarn ball beads. Comes with the choice of silver or gold tone in the beads, and then you can choose from any of the dozens of colors of yarn. Oh, a lot of people have already made it, and some are still making it. That's great. Is this what you were talking about yesterday, Edna? I don't remember. Sherry enjoyed making hers too. That's great. They make great gifts too, so if you've already made one, you could make another one and give it as a gift. I feel like everybody who's made it has been really happy with it for wearing. Beatrice is working on a strap for a beach bag. Cool. Hi Pam, Sherry, Beatrice, Edna. I missed a bunch of names and I apologize for that, but I'm really happy to see all of you here. I love the beads too, Dawn. They're so cute. I've never seen beads like this before. They look like little balls of yarn, which, how appropriate. Just great. They come in gold tone and silver tone. And I have both in stock. It's funny, every time I wear it, I seem to sell out of it. So I haven't worn it in a while, even though I love it, because I need to make sure the beads are in stock so that people aren't upset. Speaking of which, I have not listed Be So Fresh yarn yet, my new linen yarn. Should have listed it before now, but it has been an absolutely crazy couple of days with sick people in our lives, and just trying to help Marlon. What do you even say, you know? I don't even know what to say when someone doesn't understand why so much is being thrown at him at one time. Probably the hardest part of parenthood, in my opinion, is telling him that life goes on and it's going to be okay when it doesn't feel like it to him, and it's just such a huge burden on him and me, but life does go on. And so I apologize for not listing Be So Fresh yarn yet. I've gotten a ton of emails worrying about not being able to get it before it sells out. I do think I have a good amount of it in stock, so hopefully it does and does not sell out right away. It would be good if it sells out and I have to reorder it, but I haven't even been home to work full work days all week. I've spent more time in the car driving to hospitals and appointments all week than anything else, which is why in the 15 moment videos you've seen an awful lot of me working in the car, because I feel like when I'm not able to do my regular work at home, I have to at least stay productive and work forward. So I've been working out of my car more than I've been working in my office this week. And with this heat, see, the thing is, if you're going to be in the car for more than a few minutes, you really can't leave the engine running. So I've been in the car without air conditioning, with the windows down, sweating my buns off. But I'll tell you what, I've made a lot of progress on new projects though, so you won't even believe it. I think I'm almost close to finishing that shrug that I started. Remember how the Be So Fresh shrug, I really wanted to hold off on finishing until I could on camera, so I haven't touched it. So this one's still almost done. Mary, you're right, but I still have to run my business or we don't make money. So it's really a strange balance of trying to balance life and work and so much grief on Marlon's behalf, all while trying to stay positive and keep moving, because if I don't work, we don't pay our bills, and that is ultimately my #1 priority, is keeping Marlon and me above water. So it makes it extremely confusing and tough. But anyway, so here's the Be So Fresh back side of that cardigan, and this one's untouched because I want to show the hard joins on camera, so it seems more efficient to wait on that one. Oh, hold on, I gotta finish this real quick, and then I'll show you the Be So Tender version. I'm like 2 motifs shy of finishing the Be So Tender cardigan, which means in about 24 hours I practically finished this cardigan. How did that happen? Well, it happened because I sat in my car an awful lot. So this one is almost done. I'll take my jacket off and show you. There's a few missing, so it won't actually fit right. But I think you can get the gist of it. Thank you, DJ. I appreciate your support. I'm not trying to make anyone feel sorry for me, but I do think it's important to be honest with people and let you know what's going on. So it'll get tightened up in the back. There's still a couple of motifs missing. And so there is the cardigan, almost done. Yeah, there's still a few pieces missing. Maybe it goes like that. Yeah, it'll tighten up here a little bit. And I'm debating adding a border to it, but if I add a border, I'll have to add another ball of yarn. At the moment, it's 2 balls of the border color and 1 ball of the center color. But the colors are beautiful, and look at how gorgeous it's going to look. I mean, I kind of like it with the tie-dye dress too, but look how pretty it's going to look with the Amazon dress, which is what I was making it for. So, as soon as it's done, I can wear it with the dress, and I'll show you them. I'll show them to you together. I also made progress on this one yesterday. I might even have to stand up to show you this one. It's not blocked yet, but I'm hoping when it's blocked, it'll be long enough to wear as a dress, a mini dress, but still. I'd rather it be a dress than a top. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. I think it might. It might. So yeah, as it is right now, that's too short for me to wear as a dress. But maybe when it blocks, it'll be long enough to wear as a dress. Yes, it'd be great with leggings, for sure. For sure. So, one way or the other, I can still wear it as a dress if I wear it with leggings. Oh, I attempted, quick side note. Oh, Donna, you could definitely a couple weeks ago, and I love it. Thanks, Jane. That's what I hope is what's happening. I'm not telling you my troubles to make you feel sorry for me. I'm telling you my troubles to remind you that whatever troubles you're having, it's more of a burden to keep it to yourself. And I feel like when you keep your troubles to yourself, you end up hiding in a corner and feeling like you're the only one that's having them, and it ends up feeling bigger than it actually is. You know how our perspective can make something more monstrous than it really is? So the main reason why I tell all of you when things are not pretty in my life, or when they're ugly or hard or scary, is just to remind you that it's not just you, it's all of us, and that no matter what, is going on in your life. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. For those of you who are following Drew Borski's new podcast, Captain Housekeeper, you already know what his ending line is, but I listened to one this morning, and his end line really spoke to me this morning, and it was, see if I get it right. You can't always control what's going on in your life, but you always have the ability to make something fantastic today. I'm paraphrasing, and I'm sorry, Drew. I know I didn't get that 100% right, but it's true. No matter what life is throwing at you, and no matter what's on your plate, you can find at least something to make fantastic about any day. So I told Marlon that in the car this morning, and he rolled his eyes at me in normal 15-year-old fashion, and that's okay. At least I said it, and thanks, Drew, for giving me the inspiration to say it to him, because I'll tell you what, I had no idea what to say to him this morning at one point. So thank you. Yeah, typical teen, but that's fine. I'd rather him show normal signs right now than awful signs right now. Dawn got you got this towel at Costco yesterday. Awesome! Yes, I love this towel so much. People stop by at the beach and ask about it all the time. Sarah has a 15-year-old too. Yeah, poor thing. He's got so much on his plate right now. But he'll make it through, and he'll be stronger for it. Are you busy, everyone? I'm not getting the comments quickly enough. I'm so sorry. Angelina's leaving. Okay, bye, Angelina. Okay, so I'm going to put back on my necklace scarf. I really would like to go back to the farmer's market this morning where I bought this dress to buy some veggies and things. I don't know if I'll have time today, but I'd really like to. It's a farmer's market that's only going to be open a couple more weeks because unlike in the northern states of the U.S., our farmer's markets are in the winter and then they close for the summer. And so I think I only have a couple of opportunities to get to my farmer's market before it closes for the year. And I'd really like to go, but we'll see. I have a feeling I'm too busy today. Someone made my tassel earrings. That's great. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you very much. Yes, your farmers markets start in May, KB, and mine end in May. They start back up in October. The tops that I showed you are sneak peeks, and they're coming soon, but they're not out yet. Not out now. I have to finish them first. But they will be coming soon. I have the charts done for one of them, almost done for the second one. And what else? Oh, and the top, that one, they're all coming. They're coming soon. Yeah, I think most places in the northern hemisphere, they start in May and end in October or somewhere around that range. But the closer you get to the equator, the more it gets flipped. Good morning from Colorado. Oh, I wanted to show you something. You know how sometimes the strangest things can appear to you, and that maybe it happens for a reason. These two books have been sitting on the Ragda. This is a pattern and kit on my website called the Necklace Scarf Kit, and I posted a link in the video description so you can check it out. Oh, I have something to say about the bun too, thanks Sarah. But these two books I found on a shelf in my kitchen this morning, and I see them all the time. I must pass by them 10 times a day, and I have not looked at them. They're beautiful though. They're those fancy journal books that you can buy at a Barnes & Noble, or you know, those fancier spots. Back in the day when I guess I thought that was a fun thing to spend money on. So anyway, I happened to see them. I noticed them this morning, so I picked them up and I opened them. And this is a gratitude journal from 2008. And this is what I wrote on February 11th. Empower and inspire people to be pure and good from inside out. The golden rule is to love yourself first. I loved reading that this morning. Thought that was very timely. And then this one started in 2007, and it didn't continue on for very long. And then there was a day that, and I vaguely remember this day, there was a day I was feeling really down, and I decided to write down some Mother Teresa quotes. Now, I'm not Catholic, and neither am I Buddhist or any of the other religions of the people that I admire, but I feel like when I am really down, I love looking up Mother Teresa quotes and Gandhi quotes, and there's something so universal about them that has nothing to do with religion, or not as much to do with religion as it does with being a good person and being kind to other people. And so I wanted to flip through these and see if any of them made sense to say this morning. If you judge people, you have no time to love them. I love that one. Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. Gosh, I love that one. Be faithful in small things because it is in them that your strength lies. That reminds me of working on your stitches, right? Because especially if you're making something for someone you love or a special gift, being faithful and intentional with every little stitch is where your intention grows into that loving gift. I love that. Kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. Yes, I love that too. If you can't feed 100 people, then feed just one. I love that. Peace begins with a smile. Every time you smile at someone, it is an action of love. And I can't read my handwriting. The hunger for love is much more difficult to remove than the hunger for bread. That's a tough one. Yesterday is gone, tomorrow has not yet come. We have only today. Let us begin. Yes. So anyway, I love reading through these. And for some reason I find I end up feeling a little more peaceful and a little more hopeful on my days when I read motivational and encouraging quotes like that. So sometimes I'll just sit in the car and Google Mother Teresa quotes or Gandhi quotes or people like that. Yes, everybody has an opportunity to make a difference. Hi, Ava. I think you left some comments on YouTube yesterday that you couldn't reach me. Thank you, Ragda. Oh, I'm glad, Brandy. Oh, Maya Angelou's the other one that I look up all the time, too. I look up her quotes, too. They help me a lot. Wasn't sure if anyone would be happy to see those today, but I knew I wanted to read them, and so I shared a little blip with you, and anyway, that's that. So, back to my bun. Someone was asking about my bun. So, yesterday I mentioned that I'm going to a wedding and need a wedding hairdo next month, and someone asked in the comments if I was getting married next month, and if I was getting married next month, I think I would have told y'all by now, because I would have been pretty darn excited and could not have kept that secret. But thank you for the kind thought, and maybe that plants the seed that someone that will love me and I'll love them back is still out there. But anyway, I haven't been on a date in 3 years. I don't think I've even flirted in years. but that's okay. So I did a Pinterest search last night for braid updos, because I'm going to a wedding that's going to be outside on the water, and with the wind, if I wear my hair down, it'll look nice for 5 seconds. It might even get ruined on the drive to the wedding. So I know I won't last the wind at the beach or dancing all night, so, which I plan to do. So I was looking for braid updos, and unfortunately most of them, even though they're all beautiful, most of them were for people with 3 times the amount of hair that I have. My hair's pretty long, but it's very fine. And so I tried one this morning, and I don't like it. But I started with a small bun with one of those donut things in there. There is a link for the necklace scarf. Good, that worked then. Okay. So I started with a donut. You know those donuts you can buy where you put them on and then you wrap your hair around it? Well, that's what I did with this. And so I started with sectioning my hair from here down, put that in the bun. Then I French braided the 2 tops, made them into braids, and then wrapped, so this one wraps this way, and this one wraps that way, and wrap them, cross them over. Yes, it's made of foam, so and I just bought the blonde one so you wouldn't see it through my hair. So I crossed them over and wrapped it around like that. But washed my hair last night, didn't put any product in it, didn't blow dry it, so if I would have put a little more effort into it. Oh, Beatrice, that's something I'd really like to do. I keep saying one of these days I'm going to add some sort of yarn decoration to my braids. I think that would be so, so pretty. But I don't feel like this is full enough or has enough volume, and that could just be my problem because I didn't put any... Well, Christine, that's good news if your hair's too long for those foam bun makers. It means you can make a bun on your own. If I had enough hair, I would not use it. I like real buns way better. This looks too perfect, which means you can tell that it's fake. You have a lot of hair. Oh, you have, okay. Well, Christine, there's that other kind that's flat and has memory to fold in. So you put your hair on that and then roll it up. And when you get to the top, then you flip it down. I bought one of those the other day, and I'm going to try it as well. Dawn, your hair is fine. Well, so the donut actually works really well because it gives you the illusion of a lot of hair when you don't have it. I also find that dry shampoo is amazing for making your hair feel thicker and have a lot of texture. So putting in dry shampoo before you style your hair, I think, is wonderful. All right, Gloria has thick hair. She doesn't have these problems. She has her own pluses and minuses. We all have pluses and minuses, right? But I do have my dress, so I'm excited about that. Dry shampoo is an amazing product. I didn't like it at first because I was like, ew, I don't need to fake washing my hair. And it's funny because I don't wash my hair as much because of using it now. And what's so amazing is that I went for a haircut recently, and I go like every 5 or 6 months. I don't remember if I've told you this before or not, but my hairdresser, who I love, is a sweetheart. And if anybody's local and wants the name of, am I wearing, this isn't, the scarf? Yeah, this is Be So Fine yarn. Yeah, Brandy, I did hair extensions before, and they made my hair fall out. The weight of them was too much for my own hair, and that was the last time I had to cut all my hair off. So I'm really hesitant to try that again. But what I was going to say was, because I don't wash my hair as frequently now because of the dry shampoo, last time I saw my hairdresser, which was 5 months prior to seeing her, she's like, what have you been doing? Your hair is so thick and healthy. Your hair is way different than I remember. And I said, are you kidding me? And I said, the only thing I've done is use dry shampoo for braids, and so with the braids, I don't brush my hair as much, I don't touch it as much, and I don't wash it as much. And she goes, that is the key to healthy hair. And I was like, oh my God, I've never been able to skip a day from washing my hair. So very, very excited about that. And you know, I can't fake it to you. You see my hair every day, you'd know if it looked crappy. Oh, am I wearing, no, I'm not wearing anything that you see here at the wedding. I'm wearing a coral dress with gold embroidery down the front panel. And if I have time, I'd really, really, really like to make a wrap shawl, like, you know, just the rectangular shawl out of Be So Fine yarn tropical hot coral to wear with it, and possibly add some gold in it. So that would be my goal. It matches, believe it or not. Yeah, it would be really beautiful to incorporate the coral and the gold in the dress in this shawl. So if I have time. And the shawl that I want to do is one of my 3 patterns on my website that I no longer have the sample for and want to remake and revise the pattern a bit. And it's called Dress to the Nines. And it's a chain and single crochet or chain and double crochet shawl. So it's actually an incredibly simple project. Shouldn't take that long to make. What am I wearing on my feet? I'm going to be wearing gold sandals that I found on Amazon. There was a pair that I have been lusting after on the internet that was way too expensive for me, and I found a comparable solution for $29 on Amazon from a brand that I know and love, Sam Edelman. And so I bought them yesterday, and they should be here Friday. I shared them in my Amazon shop if anybody wants to see. They're not the same shoes as the expensive ones that I wanted, but they're very close. And they happen to be a brand that I know and love, and a style by the brand that I know and love that I've worn. And this style of shoe that I have still in my closet, I have worn them until I have had to sew them back together. I have had to fix the zipper on them. I have had to fix them many times, but I've had them 10 years and I've worn the heck out of them. And if I could buy this same style again, I would. So when I saw this other one, yes, Sherry, it's called Dress to the Nines, so you can find it on my website. As I remake it, I will be showing you a new version too. Do I soon my own yarn? I'm not, sometimes I read typos, sometimes I don't. I make my own yarns and I sell my own yarns. I wonder if that's what you mean. Spin? No, I don't spin my own yarns. Beatrice, I don't think I'm going to wear barefoot sandals there, because it's not that hard to fix shoes, Brenda, especially ones that you love. Sorry, Ava, sometimes I can read it pretty well and sometimes I can't. You never know, right? There are some horrible typos out there, though. Man, I've had some doozies that I've been embarrassed about. I even F-bombed a customer in an email recently, like a month ago, and you know I didn't mean to say the F word to her. I was mortified. And it was typing on my phone, answering an email in a parking lot. Big surprise. And she writes back, she goes, "I'm pretty sure you didn't mean that." And I'm like, "Oh, no, I did not. Oh my God, I want to die." But you know what? I answered her question and she still bought the book, so I guess it worked out okay. But mortifying nonetheless. Happened, and it wasn't even that I was trying to write duck and it said the F-bomb. I wasn't even trying to write anything close to that, but man, did I feel bad. Sometimes it can be so embarrassing. Yeah, it happens to everybody. It happens to everybody. I've even had worse ones than that, but it's even more embarrassing, and I'm not going to share it today. Ava, yeah, you know, it's all funny when you know it's a mistake, right? Oh, what am I drinking today? I'm drinking hibiscus tea again today, and you want to know why? I thought that I needed some pink in my life today. I was pretty sad when I left to come here this morning. Oh, you can't see that it's pink. Shoot. I was pretty sad when I left the house this morning and worried about crying on camera, worried about what I was going to say to Marlon in the car, and I was looking at my tea selection. I said, you know what, I need some pink tea today. So hibiscus it is. So it's hibiscus tea, and I put some fresh lemon juice in it. And I think we're almost out of time. I see people saying goodbye, so I must need to go too. When I'm doing the live stream, Christine, for blocking the willow bag, you just want to hang it upside down over something that's that size or larger. So you could do any sort of thing. You could put it over a box. Like, do I have a box here? No. But you could put it over anything, as long as you can invert it over something, that should work. Or if you lay it flat to dry and double it, you would just need to pin it to the shape to let it dry a little bit, and make sure you put some air on it, so whether it's a ceiling fan or an oscillating fan to help it dry. And then if you have creases from doing it flat, you'll just want to steam those creases back out. So that would work. Yeah, if you found a round table that size, that would work. You could also invert it on a dinner plate and have it hang down from there. That would work. The necklace scarf, I blocked that one on blocking boards. I blocked that one flat. You know what would be great though is to do this without the point. I think for a beginner would be really great to do this piece and put the beads on this end and this end instead. In fact, I would actually like to do that, since some people that are new to crochet are having trouble with the increases. I'd like to do that for a future project. So let's add that to the list. And you can keep me accountable. But since we're almost out of time, let's take a last minute to look out at this gorgeous view, soak in the sounds of those amazing waves, and set our intentions for the day. Thank you all for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed the sunrise, the beach, the sound of the waves, and chatting with me and everyone else. Thank you for all your support today. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Remember, all the links for the things we talked about and how to find me in social media and find all my products are listed in the video description box. So if you need to find anything, it's all down there. If you have any questions, leave them for me in the comments. Even if you're watching the recorded version, I always reply to every comment. So every comment counts. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.